No. Did you miss me? Relax. It's time for the big D, and I don't mean Dallas. Taking away all their fun. I'm at the end of my rope. You're not that big. I mean, you are. Morning, guys. It is Friday. It is the day before we have to leave, which means we're gonna be just racing around making sure everything's ready to go at home. I actually got an emergency text from my fulfillment company in the States. They are fulfilling all the orders yesterday, and they either had the inventory wrong or 3 people got some dryer bowls that weren't supposed to go to them. So I was sitting on a couple extras that I have to give up. Gladly give up. But that means I have to run into UPS, which is not really close to me, and ship it down to the fulfillment company, and then hopefully they will get it shipped to you guys, whoever the 3 people are, in decent time. I hope people aren't gonna be mad when they open it up and they're like, well, where's my dryer balls? Oh, I ate too much lunch. Oof, gotta wear it off. I will be back 9 days before these ladies are due, so I should be back in ample time. But I revisited last lambing flock, and I think we were a good 9 days early as well. So if that's the case, I just want to make sure I have a starter kit kind of ready for Carissa. She's looking pretty bare. If you remember from the last group, we actually had 2 lambing kits going, and it was the best thing I've ever done. So one is a processing kit, and one is the lambing kit. So the lambing kit, we have our OB gloves. It's really dirty and disorganized, so I have to redo this. We have the long ones and the short ones. I'm gonna turn my camera. It's a mess. It's still got straw and everything in it. So these are all clean, but I like to just organize those better. We had little shooter cups for the iodine for their navels. That was a new addition last group. Did it work? I think so. We have this that I like to get all washed up, which is our resuscitator. So one sucks out air and one puts air back in the little lamb. That was a good investment, actually. Lube, and we didn't use any last time. It's right full still. Always have some paper towel for me more than her. And then the syringe for the lube. And then scissors for the umbilical cord. So all that needs washed up. This needs washed up and cleaned out. As for my processing kit, I am very short on... Oh, I got one more pack of those. RFID tags. Selenium. Gonna need a fresh one of those. Tail elastic applicator. Our new weigh scale. This was really nice. I got off Amazon. And then the holder for the scale. This for the tags. Gonna need more tail elastics. And then needles and syringes. I'm gonna need more of those and clean that out. So yeah, all this stuff that I think about when I'm trying to go to sleep at night. Do you think about it too, Lucy? Yeah, you sure do. Alright, so my lambing kit is good. I think we have everything here. Everything's cleaned up, washed up. So my little gloves, my big gloves, paper towel, iodine cups, lube, lube dispenser, and resuscitator. So those all fit real nice and clean and neat for now. I do, however, have quite a few gaps in my processing kit. I'm going to need 4 cans of paint, different colors. I get lots of questions about that when people see my short videos and they see the little lambs running around with numbers. They always assume the worst. It's actually so I can keep mummies and babies together at all times. If a baby wanders off, I can actually match it back to mum. I think that's it, really. Thanks for all your help.
I'm going to talk really fast because 25 minutes to talk about 2 years of study is really hard. Basically, I kind of was looking at, how do you take 2 farm assets, 2 different individual farm assets, maybe make a corporation out of them, a joint venture, partnership, or a cooperative. But it's a very selfish approach when you start talking about it, because even I looked at it from a selfish approach. I'm like, what's in it for me? And it really should be what's in it for us when you look at the collaboration. And to be honest, when I started talking about my idea 2 years ago, I got a huge pushback from farmers. 2 farmers, you should go together and buy a combine. All I got, that'll never work. That'll never work. That'll never work.
That is flat. Those are the prairies. Well, we finally made it to Saskatchewan after basically a day on Highway 1.
Oh, not day.
It was a long time.
It was only like 5 hours.
Okay, it was 5 hours. Can we listen to Taylor Swift now?
No.
It's been 5 hours.
You can deal with it.
You lost your blanket, lady. No, don't even think about it. Maybe we should try to reunite them maybe today. She may try on her own. So this is the ewe. Before I went away, I did try to put that calf coat on her, but I had it flipped around so it was black, and my ewes went ballistic. They went a little bit crazy. And I didn't want any early deliveries of babies because ewes were upside down because they were so freaked out by her. So a lot of people comment and they said, put the coat on the other way. I'm like, right. So she would actually look like a sheep, but didn't cover her back end. So I did add the blanket, the coat of many colors. And I'm thinking maybe she didn't like that because it's off now. You didn't like your new coat? Bit of a fashionista, are we? They're just never satisfied. I might see if I can let her out this morning yet and see if she'll reintegrate with the flock. We are a week out, officially a week out from lambing. So these guys should be starting to pop anytime, really. They usually are a week early. Hello. Did you miss me? Hello. Up here. Come in. Good girl. Well, you guys, we got We got back late last night. Mark and I, if you missed the last video, which was a long time ago, this is the biggest break I have taken in easily over a year. So thank you for being patient with me, and thank you for being here if you waited for me. Yeah, so Mark and I made a last minute decision to go out west. If you've been following for a while, at least a year or more, you knew that a couple years ago Mark did his Nuffield scholarship. That's a, you can Google what Nuffield scholarship is, but anyway, it's basically kind of like doing a master's, only very much in the agriculture world, and it's global. It's a global program, so it's really cool. He was able to travel to, it was actually compulsory to travel to other countries, and he chose Australia and New Zealand to do his topic, which was on farmer-to-farmer collaboration. So he gave his presentation. So part of it is you have to write a fairly intensive paper, which he finished a year ago, and it had already been approved. So technically he was already a Nuffield scholar, graduated scholar, I guess you could say. I don't even know. I don't know any of these terms. I don't really know enough about it. But part of that is you are actually supposed to present the paper to the fellow alumni and actual peers of Nuffield Canada. So he did that. They held it out in Winnipeg, Manitoba. It was cold. So that was really nice. It was just nice. That was our first real in-person thing that we've been to in, well, almost, like all of us, is about 2 years almost. So that was interesting. We haven't been on a plane since the day they called us back. We had to book a ticket from the other side of the world to get home. So that's when COVID started. So it was unnerving. Since we were already in Manitoba, we rented a car and jumped over to Saskatchewan, and we have a couple sets of friends over there. And the other thing that was going on over there was Agribition, which is kind of a pretty big exhibition of livestock in Regina, Saskatchewan. So we went there. I actually got invited to, there was a big reception there for, it was to align with their 50th anniversary of being around, and they did a top 50 influence, I think they called it influencers of Canada, and I got nominated as one, so that was pretty cool. So I got to go there and hang out with some pretty amazing people in agriculture. I have a real hard time with any of these things because I kind of got nominated for this stuff, like my YouTube channel, and when people that are pretty distinguished in agriculture, in our industry, read my bio or read why I'm there, they're like, what does that even mean? So I play it down a lot because I don't think a lot of people know what actually goes into doing this stuff and creating this stuff and building a community and just the power of it and the beauty of it. And it's different. It's just, it's not the normal volunteering for every board and making a difference, that way. I'm making a difference, hopefully, just subtly in your lives, and most definitely in my life and the way I view agriculture and consumers and viewers. So anyway, it was an honor and it was cool, and I haven't talked about it yet because I didn't know enough about it. We got back late last night after a full day of traveling, so I'm looking worse than even typically. Okay, how bad is this gonna be? Are you gonna be crazy? Relax. Relax. Okay. Don't scare everybody. Okay. Not ideal. Okay, we'll let them be for a bit. I don't know what I hear, but I hear like a dog crying outside, but both my dogs are accounted for right here. 1, 2. Ooh, here they come. There they go. We're gonna let them get acclimatized to her. I'm hoping, as it's the same color, it'll be all right, but no one's freaking too much yet. All right, kids, it's time for the big D, and I don't mean Dallas. You guys are gonna get divorced today. Just a temporary divorce for a few months. All right, I have to get set up to do this, and everything's in the way. What I'm gonna do is really just take all the rams out. I'm gonna put the rams kind of back where I put them in. All the ewes are gonna go to the center alley, and then I'll sort them into their pens after. Right now I'm just literally taking the rams away from the ladies. Taking away all their fun. All right, girls, boys. Better have some babies in those bellies. Well, that's one way to do it. That's it. Back up a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. That's it. Good boy. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Girls, boys. Wait up. One down and 1, 2, 3 to go. 4 to go. I can't. Oh yeah, you gotta stop and scratch. Come on, Lucky. Let's go. You're holding up the line. Hi, Ruby. All right. Alright, you gotta go this way. Boy, one more. That's it. Oops. Last pen. I think there was 5 actually total. Come on. Come on. I'm at the end of my rope. Oh, Margie. You gonna be able to do it, honey? You can do it. That's it. You got it. You're not that big. I mean, you are. Come on, honey. You can do it. Come on. Oh, come on, Marge. You stay there. Let me get in. Stay. All right, girl. We can do this. You can do it. Girl. Oh, psychological. Oh, Margie. Made me work for that one. Okay. Oh, push. Push. One more time. Go. Go. Really? No, back up. No, just go. Just back up. Just back up, honey. Really? Wow. Okay, after that little rigmarole with large Marge, we have everybody moved back, and it actually went really good. So the big pen is over there. That's all the mature ewes. I can't remember how many. I'm gonna guess around 100. The ewe lambs from September are in the second pen right there, and then the boys are back in this pen. Oh, sorry about my face, by the way. We've had an emotional outburst. There's some stuff going on right now that I'll fill you in as soon as I know more, but yeah, this is gonna happen a little bit in the next little while. It's good to be back. It's good to work and keep my overactive mind busy. I just feel bad because Carissa always cleans this floor and I seem to be able to make a mess and I can't get it as clean as her. We have to get this barn ready for Christmas too. I think that'll be next on the list.